Next game we're going to be casting is TBC again versus My Cool and Flash once again. I'm going to stick with Flash here. All my credits. I do have quite a bit too. PM spam coming out for Flash. Usually, most people say it's a sign of a bad player. I think the 8 PM spam helps you stay in the game a little bit.
Game paused.
Oh, the game is now
paused.
paused.
Game as he leaves.
Game resumed.
And
kind
it will
of
just be
a
resumed.
kind of a poor move.
That was, of course, a bad-mannered player. But I'll show him. I will, report him. Because he told me he would show me his penis in a private message. And I said,
Did
ew,
he?
no. Uh-huh. So you should also report him.
It also depends how you go about sending the penis pic. You go the Brett Favre, which is just wham bam, there it is. Or you can do the, can't think of his name right now. I'm blanking.
Well, I can't think of any other way.
From New York. Guy kind of looked like a penis. And quite the package. Anywho. Before everyone turns off this video, let's get back to the cat. Ooh, Ebs can assure you that it's not his penis in the picture, so...
Oh, thank God.
What is that?
I think it's mine. Because as a doctor, I would have to warn him, he does have crabs.
You know, as a decent human being, I would warn him. Just, you know... He's going with this...
I don't warn...
Barracks proxy over at the high yield. Strong play.
Double proxy barracks. He won't actually scout there. Out comes the bunker. And this is going to finish. Oh. Taking down the appropriate number of drones. Chasing that off. He should keep attacking it, however, because he will just come back.
And there he goes. Also, he would have retreated that SCV most likely to the proxy barracks, and he would have revealed that as well.
In come the first couple Marines. Down goes the first SCV. This will finish, and he will start the second bunker. Hero SCV. He is tearing it up.
It doesn't have a whole lot of drones in a line. I think he should take those drones out of the natural.
He is going to need them for this attack. He's going to need to pull a couple drones. Terrible placement on the spine crawler.
Waste the resources there. Now looks like Ebs is going to take some early loss.
There we go. Grid surround.
Oh, the infestation.
However, not targeting the SCV. And this should be game.
Where? Oh, that's not. Alright, that is him. There's the GG from Michael. Flash is once again victorious. Shall we see how long he can keep this up?
I now have 200 credits.
Just
Watch out,
continue
bitches.
Casting this. Because that was a 5-minute game.
Hopefully,
it's probably not worth restarting.
Michael is not a Zerg player.
I'm a little bored of the CVT, but we'll see. I'd really like to see a PVT here. Even a TVT. And we will see a PVT. Here it is. Michael versus Flash.
See what kind of cheese we get here.
I'm gonna go once again with Flash. All in bet. Oh, I wonder if I have any... Also, in 1v1 Obs, you get these rewards where you can drop these little critters that can attack and defeat units. I'm of course lying about that, but who cares? 20,000 credits to unlock Ursadoc. Oh, I'm sorry, Massive Ursadoc.
That is a lot of games.
Not saying anything too crazy yet, but why would we? Do not believe. Not gonna see any rush strats here. That's good. Here comes the gateway. Just sort of talking to fill the void of a lack of action.
Indeed, it's hard to keep your mouth from going.
I do enjoy the sound of my own voice. I believe I have a sexy voice. If you agree, push like.
I wasn't talking about
video.
talking.
Wow.
Back to the game.
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Excuse me, sir.
I already know the answer is yes.
Tonguer, baby.
Pulling out that orbital now. Scout probe finally making his move. Scout SCV went to the wrong base first. That's gonna hurt him. Actually, he went to all of the wrong bases. Dropping down to 4 APMs, Michael. Pushing buttons like a little girl.
A little girl.
Back
Their
up to
Microsoft
60
stand.
APM. Not that APM has anything to do with
Taste the rainbow.
Skittles, taste the rainbow.
Brought to you
I'll
by
take
our sponsor.
I will take my sponsorship money now, thank you. There's nothing like Skittles when you're playing StarCraft 2. I like to
With
just get a big
fiddle.
bowl of them and just munch on them while I'm playing. Second rack's
in
coming
comes
down
3
here.
gates.
3 gate versus the 2
We're gonna
racks.
see a robo or in fact a 4 gate. And it would be a robo.
With the dual assimilators, except the second assimilator has no probes on it yet. I don't think it's a very strong move in his thing. Oh, here comes the
and
4th
we
gate.
go to 4 gat. 4 gat
Gat.
instead. He's 4 gatting. Yeah, I like to call him gats, because gates, Bill Gates. So gat.
Oh, and
Sounds
blowing
much more
up that
powerful.
4th gate. Wasting resources and going with an expansion. Oh, this is gonna hurt him. It's almost as if he hadn't watched Flash the early game, seeing the Hellion rush.
Should not
Hellion.
see a Hellion rush against Protoss.
Well, obviously not, but you can see that he's aggressive. That's my point. Coming out with scouting SCV here. Gonna be picked up by that Stalker though. I don't think it's gonna make it anywhere near the base. Oh no.
And the scan comes down and reveals, hey, I'm expanding, bitch. Sentry there to wall off everything.
Just going with the
He
engineering.
builds his
bay
base like he
match.
has OCD.
It's very organized, I'll give him that.
However, he messes it up by building a robo bay instead of a pylon. A misclick there.
Was it a misclick though?
I do believe it was.
Yeah, with the warp technology out now, it looks like he's trying. He's gonna let that robo finish though, it looks like, so.
comes a little harassment. It's going to be a little hard to defend. Should walk in some Stalkers.
He's turning the harassment around
Needs
now.
them Stalkers, feller. Feller, you need them Stalkers.
He needs to get some more SCVs on this natural line. I mean, I'd even suggest a transfer, as he has more than enough to saturate this main.
Looks like he is getting some upgrades. Stim and combat shields, more than likely. We may see an early push out of him with +1.
Oh, here comes a little bit of a push from Michael, just taking the observatory. Oh, never mind.
He does have 4 gates, and he can actually keep a good solid warp in.
Yes. Oh, there's the 4th gate, building now. So, this Robo's still sitting here with 4 gates.
Should be seeing an Immortal come out. He has the Observer out. Here comes a little Terran push.
Observer will scout that, and he falls back to his natural.
It's gonna sand. I don't think he sees the Robo. This Immortal's gonna pop out just when this fight starts. And there it is.
It's the Immortal, which isn't gonna help too much.
Oh, the Immortal gets
goes down
taken
quick.
out. That's terrible.
That's a huge loss of resources. Only 1 Marauder being trapped by those force fields. All 4
We'll have to
force
fall back
fields.
after that stim. The double stim. Kills the Immortal, falls back. No problem.
One is definitely on flash here. Michael's supply
Robo
blocked
Bay
himself.
comes out.
I'm seeing a lot of
Colossus
that
should
in
be
these
starting.
1v1 Obs. Supply block,
Indeed we
supply
are.
block. If this was a drinking game, everyone watching this video would be dead. Yes, I know I stole that line.
I don't know from where.
You don't watch.
From where?
Going with
Indeed,
a
I don't.
5th gate and a 2nd Robo. And about to become supply blocked again if he warps in more units here. Which will. Oh, Flash is supply blocked as well. I don't know why I'm making such a big deal of this. That's the armory down now. Dual Bay. He's pumping out units like it is his job. Which it kind of is.
He now
Let's
has
start
one weapon upgrade.
Oh yeah, he's been had this starboard. Been had. Yes. I grew up in the Bronx.
He's been had that, indeed. He's only using one of his E-bays. And now that has stopped. He has 1-1.
Another plug real quick. eBay. Where you want it, when you want it. It's in
Taste the
palm
rainbow.
of your hands with the new eBay app.
In comes this Terran push. A scan goes down. Should see about his army comp. Thinks he can take it. Goes for the
Also still
pylon.
has the
They'll knock
floating
out this warp
factory
gate.
in the back.
Needs to micro this Colossus. Oh, and he saves it.
I really like the Colossus play versus this Bio Ball here.
It's very good. It
See
will dominate all of his forces.
Looks like he's going
Just
to
have
switch.
that factory
Okay, I see what he's doing here.
dying.
More Marauders, I suppose.
With the Marauders, you do get a lot of mobility because of stim. One thing he
If
may be
used
trying to
correctly,
do
if
is
used
catch the
incorrectly,
Colossus,
that
off
Colossus.
guard.
Yeah, the Colossus is going to eat through them when they're stemmed. Factory finally going
Matt
down.
has left the channel.
I feel like that's
Oh
huge.
my god.
At the
He will not be
Troll
able to build
Slug channel.
starports anymore.
I also feel like he should use this Lyo more to his advantage. Maybe send it in there, little distraction. He's expanding to his
Especially
third base
because
now.
it's not doing anything.
Toss that in. And so well
Terran already has his
Flash.
up.
Yeah. Planetary Fortress, which we all know can't fly.
In around the back comes a little Terran hit squad going for the third. Excellent timing by Flash.
I'll be able to take out that Robo. Another Robo, no more Colossus here. 2 Colossus he does have, move up the ramp with the rest of his army. And Bioball will start to retreat, leaving behind a small group of martyrs.
At the same time, I hit on his third base. Should get cleaned up.
Oh, it's going into the door. I like that. More of a scouting mission than anything. The Zealots will chase them. Ow.
Down they will go, and again on the third base. This army will transfer over to Colossus coming.
And these units
And that'll be the end of this.
Instead of saving the
Focusing
units...
the Colossus. Ooh.
I don't think he would be. You know...
He does drop some health off it.
Do you know if he has blink on these stalkers? Or, I guess, it'd be a poor move to get it now.
I would assume not.
Ooh, we have Twilight Council down. Maybe see.
I would say he's getting charge on his Zealots, though. What you see a lot of is charge Zealots and some Colossi, very strong. You're able to produce a lot of Zealots with your mineral.
I don't see why he built another Immortal, though. Against this massive Bioball, I just feel like it's going to be useless. Unless it's just there to take damage.
It is good against Marauders.
It's an expensive tank.
They will be able to two-shot
If you sneak it in the back, and yeah, but the Colossus can just one-shot the Marauder. So there's that.
He will be focusing the Colossus, though, and I think that's where the strong suit comes in. This Colossus, he'll be able to micro him back a little bit, you know, put the chase on. In the meantime, he can focus all of these Marauders, which is mostly what it is.
That's true.
A couple of force fields. I see this fight going in the Protoss's favor.
I'm actually surprised. I thought Michael was probably just another bronze player in this 1v1 Obs. Trying to get a matchup that he could win, and he's actually starting to show his own.
More bed. Of course, nobody by now has any credits. He's leaving his Vikings behind. This is a bad idea.
Got the high
really
yield now for
Flash.
Flash. Oh, and going for a 4th expansion out in the natural top right spawn.
Smart play.
Bioball
So go in
moving
with
out
this
now.
army, take out a lot, and then sit back on those 5 bases, build up again, and that should be game.
3rd expansion coming out here for the toss in that top corner, but it looks like that army will
Oh my
spawn.
god, there is a nuke. We have a nuke. And one ghost.
Here's
One
the
ghost
Vikings
goes
take
in
out that
and
Colossus.
dies.
They go down quick. Bioball looking very strong
Indeed
here.
they do.
Immortal still alive.
This does look like the
however.
end of Michael.
Yes, that was all of his units there. .188 to 86 supply. This game is over. We should see the GG anytime now. Now, where do you see this new
Immortals walking. Well, it's in his Ghost Academy.
Oh.
See how it's stroking?
Does that mean he's just research?
No, it doesn't move.
I've actually never seen a
That's-
nuke in competitive play yet. I am still new to this game, so...
A nuke would have been awesome, but he had one ghost and it was in the front of the lines.
I
guess he just EMP'd with it.
There's a few who may have skipped over some of the first games. I am Mr. Rivers, and joining me is Professor Mudflap. Forgot what he's going by these days.
Chocolate MD Dumpster Fudge.
I'm sorry, what was that? I had to take my headset off for a second.
It was chocolate MD dumpster fudge. Get it right
Oh.
or get it night.
I
I have 1
apologize.
credits this time.
I am I just came to StarCraft, so I'm still a little fresh. I was a professional Peggle player for many years, and now made the switch to this popular and honestly awesome game.
Indeed, and everyone is leaving. No,
Professor
don't
Mudflap here.
leave me.
This is, of course,
Don't leave me.
professional.
Flash is leaving.
Okay,
No. No.
go ahead and stop the record. Thank you for watching. This is pretty foul.